love this so much. You know what this? You do realize what Gobekli Tepe is, right? It is the landing place for Noah's Ark. Each one of these little circled areas have descriptions of, man, I'm getting goosebumps, have descriptions of different animals. And each one is able to house, feed, and all that, and hold up to 7 of each animal. And each one says that to hold 7 of each one of that is on this description. This is crazy. And this right here is found at the very, very bottom, at the foot of Mount Ararat, where they said that Noah's Ark would be at the top of Mount Ararat. And it is. Unbelievable.
You know a lot more about this than I do, so I'm letting you go with Gobekli Tepe. I included this for you.
I love it, dude.
You turned me on to this.
So a farmer, a sheep farmer who was rounding up his sheep, his cattle, he tripped over a stone and it pissed him off. And you know how you get mad at things, and he was pissed. He was trying to fucking wedge it out of the ground, and he couldn't budge it, and he kept digging and digging, and then the next thing you know, it's getting deeper and deeper, and he uncovered one piece of this. And what you see right there on the screen, it is about as big as what those people look like next to it, but they've only found literally 3% of this thing. The rest is still buried. And
That's pretty wild.
Dude, each one was a holding spot for a different animal. That's what he was talking about, Graham Hancock. He said that when they built this, that just the etchings in the hieroglyphs alone make these people more advanced than what they give them credit for.
This is aged back to that period of time as well.
Yes.
So they're building stuff like this 13,000 years ago. They need technology to cut and carve stone like that. And then if they have the technology to cut, carve, and move stone like that, they have technology for other things as well, because we don't have that fucking technology.
We do not. And look on the screen, it says where civilization began with a question mark. No, this is where our civilization began. This was post-flood. This is Gobekli Tepe. We're going to talk about this in Uncovering the Mud episode. This is part of our now civilization. This was the beginning of our now civilization that we see now.
Right. Well, I just think that they did things so much different than we do. They had completely different technology. Because people are like, well, they didn't have what we have. No, they didn't. It wasn't anything like what we have.
They had better.
It was very different. It was more in tune with the nature of the universe and the nature of creation, and with the vibrations, with the harmonics and the frequency and all of those things. Mm-hmm. And it would have been more into the power of our own minds.
Yeah, and when they talk about the pyramid power plant theory, they also talk about it's within F sharp. It is the frequency of the earth. So they knew
hertz
these things.
Is what it resonates at.
Yep, they knew
the
these
musical
things.
instrument.